how I'm using YouTube to grow my coaching business, my journey to monetization. All right, let's go. I'm excited about this. I've been thinking about doing this for forever and just haven't really done it. I'm going to share my screen and show you where I'm at with my channel in a second. But let me just talk about sort of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it so you know. Anyway, I'm using monetization of my channel as kind of a fun, measurable goal while building my personal brand and my business. So just so you know, it's sort of a monetization. It's a fun way, gamification way for me to stay excited about it and stay into it while there's nothing going on. But the real goal of the channel is connections with my audience, building an audience, getting those connections, starting some conversations. So if you see this video and you want to start a conversation with me, I'd love to hear your comments on what you think about this below. If you are a coach or an entrepreneur and you're thinking about doing it, I'd love to hear if you've started, where you're at in your journey, and what you know so far. So again, the ultimate goal isn't just monetizing my channel, which is fun, but if I focus on views and going viral, I'm not going to accomplish what I really want to accomplish, which is building connection and trust and relationships, and thereby building my business and my personal brand. And it's two totally different things. So although monetization is the kind of fun goal, the real goal is totally different. So if you're wondering, maybe I won't follow the same pathway as some of the other people as they're going on this journey. Maybe I should, I don't know. But at the moment, this is what I'm looking at. My name is Erica Leary, and my business really is coaching entrepreneurs, small businesses, coaches to build their business using their personal brand, having more conversations that convert into clients. So that's what I'm going to do with my YouTube channel, and love for you to follow along. I am going to share my channel. Here we go. So here is my channel. I'm going to give you each week a glimpse at behind the scenes, the whole channel. We'll go through it step by step. I'm still at the stage of what you don't know, you don't know. So I have started a little bit over the years. I started a long time ago, the channel, and just sporadically posted videos. So if you'll see here, there's 172 videos. Oops. So I have not gotten hardly any reach. If you look at this, I have 99 subscribers. So I wanted to start this before we got to 100. I have this going to my Facebook group, and let's see if I see what other link. Oh, and my Calendly that I don't even think that, I'm not sure if that works. So I have to change that. I have not read this about in forever. So this is the first thing I'm going to do. Elevate and Engage is a show that I do weekly, and I'm debating on whether I'm going to still do it on here weekly or not. But anyway, I probably will change my banner. So if you can see, I've done 172 videos. This little thing right here, I'll talk about in a second. My total lifetime views is 12,000. Last 30 days, I've gotten 3.85 thousand views. So I've had some views, right? The last 30 days, I'll tell you what I did with that and got a little bit more views, although maybe not exactly what I wanted to get. So if you look, okay, so here, this is one of the things. So channel keywords, I might have to go over those. I've redone it a little bit in the combination of ChatGPT and just, I'm sure I've evolved over the years. So I'm probably going to go look at these again, go over them and update that. I've recorded, I have not edited yet, an intro video. So by next week, if you see this now, by next week, that will be on here as well. My goal is to post 3 times a week. So I'll be posting Monday, the update video, which is the one you're watching now. On Wednesday, I'll post another video, and on Friday, I'll post another one. The Wednesday video will probably be shorter, maybe 5 to 8 minutes. And the Friday video, it's one of my training videos that I'm going to cut down. I'm going to try to keep it around 16 to 18 minutes. But we'll see what that turns out to be. So if you look down here, this is a live that I did. This is one of the presentations that I cut down to 17 minutes. This is one of the Wednesday videos. There's kind of a difference in all of them, but I won't get into it at the moment. Anyway, that's the goal, to do that. I'm going to do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Number one, the very biggest thing that I have not done and that I will do starting now is consistency. We all know that that's one of the biggest ways to increase your growth on any of the channels. I have not been consistent at all. I've been super sporadic. So if you look over here, maybe if we can do latest, let's see, oldest. What does that say? 6 years ago. Oh, wow. 6 years ago. So you can see how many views I typically get. Not very many, right? So I couldn't figure out like what was going on. So I've taken some courses. I've done a lot of stuff, but I still wasn't getting traction. And I wholeheartedly believe it is really just because I'm not consistent in doing it. So I'm going all in kind of personality wise. That's what I do. So I've done some shorts. Shorts is not necessarily my goal. However, I do them anyway. So I'm going to start uploading them here to YouTube as well. And hopefully I'll get on a groove. I'm going to see how often I'm going to upload them, but maybe that'll help too. We'll see. I don't know necessarily. I'm going to figure out better how to show you the back end, but just so you know, let's go over here. We're going to go to YouTube Studio. I came up with the playlists that I want. I have a couple of series that I'm going to run. So in accordance with my real goals, I'm teaching what I really want you all to learn. So if you're here all about coaching and growing your personal brand or having more conversations, getting more clients, that will be what you'll learn on the Wednesday and Friday videos. So I'm staying with those. I'm staying with what I actually do. It's just that these, I'm just going to show you a little bit behind the scenes so you can see what we're doing. All right, so let me talk about a couple of things I did. So number one, I hired somebody a couple of weeks ago to help me. That's how I got almost 99 subscribers. However, when I went into analytics, so somebody else showed me this. When I went into analytics, I can't remember what video it was, but let's just pretend it's this one. 42. Direct or unknown. So see this traffic source, direct or unknown, 82%. So I don't remember at the moment. The more we do this, the more we'll figure it out. Direct or unknown. There's somewhere where you can, okay, eventually we're gonna want to look at all of this stuff, but at the moment, there's a way to get in here. Okay, so let's talk about a couple of things. Top geographies for India, which is probably not my target market, although they speak English, 85% male, which although I do work with males, it's probably not 85%. 25 to 34-year-olds, again, probably not my ideal target market, right? So all of that is kind of like, there was something really weird in the traffic source that I did not like. I'll figure out where it was. But anyway, so somebody showed it to me and I was like, yeah, I had already seen it and it had already kind of like made me a little bit uncomfortable. And so I felt like the person who was helping me was just sending spam to it, which again, that is not my goal. My goal is not to grow this as big as I can with a bunch of people who are not interested in what I'm teaching and me and what I do. So my goal is to find my people, the people who want to get to know me and get to know what I have to teach and are interested in that. All right, so then I got somebody else, person who told me about the first. So if we go here, details, analytics. How viewers found this video, YouTube advertising. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, YouTube advertising. I'm not advertising, so that is definitely not. I have to figure all that out. All right, we'll talk about this all later. Anyway, I'm going to do a spreadsheet. I'll show you all what this is all about from YouTube advertising. And that is interesting. I'm not sure what that's all about. We're going to have to figure that out. Anyway, we'll go through all of these. And if you can see, so if you see these last ones, these are the ones that we've worked on. And then if you look at all these other ones, you can see like most of my videos get 0, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't know what that was, but most of them you can see get like almost nothing. So that is what we need to work on is, a lot of people will post videos and get hundreds, and mine are getting next to nothing. This one was another one that I actually had somebody work on. When I figure out how to look at the other one, I'm going to look back here and see what happened to this one. I had somebody work on this, and it's probably the same thing. It's probably spam, which is not what I want. It's not at all what I want. I don't want random people. I want people who are interested in what we're doing. So that's going to be another thing that we're really going to be focused on is how are the viewers finding it? And are they finding it organically or, oh, external sites or apps? LinkedIn. Okay, so not knowing anything, but this one, this average view duration is way better than any of these other ones. Was the one I was trying to. This traffic source is what I did not like. I don't remember where I found that. Oh my God. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Okay, so in future, we will go over subscriber growth, what we're doing to get it. So regardless of what I did or didn't do in the past, I'm going to tell you step by step. I'm going to figure out a little bit better how to read those YouTube analytics before we get in there. Figure out what I'm going to focus on, and I'll let you know what that's going to be. I'm not necessarily positive yet. Done so many courses and stuff. Now I don't even remember what I'm supposed to be focusing on. So I'll show you everything that we're going to be doing and the lessons that we learn along the way. If I'm changing thumbnails or titles or anything like that, I do have vidIQ installed. So that could be something that I might be using. ChatGPT, love it. So we'll see. We'll talk about what we're learning and what we're not and how we're progressing. Cannot wait to get started. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next week on this journey to monetization. It's going to be fun. Again, how I'm using YouTube to grow my coaching business, my journey to monetization.